Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what you can expect next in your love life. If you prefer to pick your pile, by the way, using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp to that down in the description box. We're going to be pulling 3 cards for 3 piles today. Let's find out what they are. For pile number 1, you have Wolf Moon. For pile number 2, you have Inner Guardian. And for pile number 3, you have Summer Fire. If you prefer to pick your piles using crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. For pile number 1, you have the Sodalite point. For pile number 2, you have the Fluorite point. And for pile number 3, you have the Kunzite point. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, perhaps even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It will always guide you and lead you to the right readings, and perhaps you will be able to pick up and understand the messages and the signs that universe are sending you with regards to the person you're meeting next, and will be able to uniquely put the picture together. So really, this is all up to you and how you feel. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, as you know, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. And in a little while after the shuffling, I will be drawing out 4 zodiac signs for each pile. All right, so let's draw out the first signs for pile number 1. Pile number 1, the signs are Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, and Sagittarius. For pile number 2, do I have 4? Yes, I do. The signs are Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, as well as Pisces. And finally, for pile number 3, the signs are Libra, Leo, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I, of course, highly recommend you check out the 3. Today, perhaps you may want to go by your Venus sign since it's a love reading. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at what you can expect next in your love life. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. And of course, before we begin, let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the Sodalite point. Your significator card is the Wolf Moon with restoration, incubation, and growth. And of course, if you picked your pile using your zodiac signs, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so now we have your oracle cards ready. Let's see what you have. So, you've got activist. You have gentleness with mountain on mountain. With the I Chings here, can you see your card? Mountain on mountain with gentleness. Actually, that's not mountain. Mountain, it has 2 small ones. This is wind with gentleness. Okay, so that's really cool. You have the rune Othala. Really cool. Okay. And you have Abracadabra. Awesome cards. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards to see what you can expect next. Very interesting character. So for pile number 1, what can they expect next in their love lives, please? So you've got the Judgment card, and that cannot be a coincidence. Look at how the arms, the hands are free in both images. Isn't that cool? Okay. So you've got the Judgment card. You have the 8 of Swords, breaking free from something. And it's like breaking free from an idea. You have, the 9 of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess. The 4 of Wands. As well as the Star card. Let's pull out the ones that are standing out and stop there for a moment to see what the cards are trying to tell us in today's reading. As well as finally that one. Okay. So, the Wolf Moon, restoration, incubation, and growth. I have great news, and I don't know if you would see it as good news or not type of news. So the good news is with the Abracadabra, the Star card, you will be meeting an awesome person one day who is gentle yet very strong, who's very forward thinking with the Judgment card, who will have an awesome effect in your life, will help free you from something difficult when you do meet them. They are, a very strong character, not afraid to speak up, very strong throat chakra, believes in freedom, liberation, and is so much so that will also help to liberate you from so many things, including ideas and many other things that you could feel stuck in. And there's so much more. Look, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Again, this is a wish fulfillment card. The Star card is a major arcana. It's a wish fulfillment card, what you're hoping and dreaming of to find in a person, that will come true. The High Priestess here shows us that it is going to happen in due time. There's like no mention of specific timing. And speaking of timing, this is I don't know what type of news you might feel about it. Here, I see with the Wolf card, the Wolf moon, it is a full moon in January, and the Wolf moon and the winter in general is known as, what is it called? The downtime, not the down in like feeling. I mean, it's a time where you take a break. It's a time where, during the cycle of nature, where it's time to look within, to hibernate, to look within us, to take a break. And so with that, I am feeling like it is not meant to happen right now in your life. It will happen though, and when it does happen, it is going to be awesome. And I strive in delivering the truth and doing the readings. Abracadabra, it seems like it's going to feel so magical. Also, the shell here on the mind seems like it's going to be a magical connection in terms of mind as well. I think you really love to connect together. I think both of you are forward-thinking people. You will love to connect on different aspects, not just like cerebral conversations, which is awesome. But I feel there's more to this person. Looking at the constellations in the sky, you might find this person to be also spiritual, forward-thinking in every way. Open to explore spirituality, open to explore the magic of the universe. I think you will meet an all-round person, especially in the areas that you genuinely love. I think there will be a highly spiritual connection, as well as fulfilling one in terms with the Pentacles, in terms of materialistic things as well. And that's where you would see the idea of all round, being grateful and happy. This is a person who you will one day marry, because the Four of Wands is a card of marriage in relationships. It's a leveling up. So there's a level up. This connection is going to be taken seriously between the two of you. The Othala rune is a rune of family. So it's clear that you will meet a person who you one day will create a family with. A person who you will celebrate life and your connection with, as well as with dear and loved ones. Look, this is definitely going to be an awesome connection. It's going to feel really magical. And this is a strong character who will not push you to do things, but with activist, is a person who feels strongly about amazing beliefs that liberates other souls. And I think you will be impressed to hear about the awesome ideas that they have and how it can, you can take it as guidance, as good ideas to hear that will really liberate you and move you forward. But as mentioned, this seems like it's not going to happen now. It seems like it's going to happen when either you or both of you, depending on what this card is trying to show. I think it's you, because it's the Wolf Moon here with restoration, incubation, growth, this is a time where I believe the universe is kind of giving you a break or something in order to take good care of yourself, achieve the things that are important to you, to heal, to feel strong, to feel achieved, and everything that is super important to you. So you might feel like you are stuck, but you can see with the Eight of Swords here that you're not stuck. Maybe you're wondering, where is this person? Where is the right person? The universe here wants to show you that you're really not stuck. Maybe you can't see ahead, but the reason nothing is happening yet is with the swords, the mind. It's has to do with healing, the mind. Speaking of which, let's take a look at your hexagram, the wind, number 57, with gentleness. Let's see what this hexagram says. I think we'll find more clues about this person who you will meet next in love. So it says gentle force, wind. Together, they're the sun. How interesting. All right, so you have submit to the direction of the winds. The power you exert must be a gentle force. The wind is powerful because time is its power. Exactly, do you see the idea of time? The wind uses time to accomplish all endeavors. It's magical. So you too, like the wind, the way the cards are mimicking the energies is really magical. So you too, like the wind, must use time to accomplish your endeavor. I cannot believe this. Be the unseen influence. The magus casts a spell. Oh my God. The magus casts a spell that will produce an unseen influence. Whether the warrior advances or retreats, both decisions will bode well so long as the decision is made with conviction. One must delve below the surface, perhaps into the unconscious mind, to understand the situation at hand. The wind is favorable, small gains to be had. So what I'm feeling here, obviously the idea of this is a time where the universe is giving you that time to heal and everything. But also the decisions that you make today, the awareness that you create, the more you free yourself from things like your shadow or other things that are keeping you stuck in your life, the more you're vibrating in the same frequency and allowing you to manifest, both of you manifest each other. And it seems very clearly that both of you will be 100% each other's dreams. The third eye shows me that when you do meet each other, you will recognize each other. The High Priestess, not just from how you both look, but you will see each other, truly see each other. You will be attracted to each other because both of you are deep people, cerebral, deep, spiritual. You vibrate high, and you will be able to recognize each other's vibes so well to the point where you just know that person. You haven't maybe spoken to each other yet, but across a room, a gathering, or maybe a one-to-one talk, few words will say so many things to the two of you, because through maybe their gesture, their eyes, the little things they do without much thought, you will be able to pick up, so this is a person who's smart, this is a person who's maybe kind, this is a person who's this is a person who's that. And the other way around is also true. So you recognize each other right away. So more about this person that you will be meeting. The wolves here show that this is a savvy person, maybe even very savvy in business, specifically. the wolves, the foxes are related to power, to loyalty, also to business. And like I mentioned, this is a person who has a balance between gentleness and strength. Very effective with their words, and very patient because of the wind hexagram. Very patient person. And although is a great influencer and knows the power of their words, they're not waiting for instant gratification once they give this advice. They allow others to let it sink in, and whether they choose to apply it or not is totally up to them. But definitely this is a person whose their words will awaken many others. Maybe this is a person who works in the media, or a person who has a platform, or a person who is a speaker. It could be literal, they could be a speaker, they could be an activist. But they definitely use their throat chakra a lot, and it may not be their job, but it would be awesome if they aligned this great character that they have with their job. But one thing is clear with the Nine of Pentacles, they're very well fulfilled financially, and they're living a comfortable, if not super luxurious life. You can see it with this person in this luxurious hotel who's living the life. So yeah, that's really what I feel about this person. And it's meant to happen at a specific time. And time is really relevant to you. It's like it's almost when it clicks with you. Some form of healing will match this energy. You see the wind will make it happen right away. The moment there is some specific healing that happens, the moment that this is going to begin for you. So this card was there. Let's check what this is. Wow, you've got the Ten of Cups in the star. You keep getting family. And the Ten of Cups, by the way, is a happy family. So yeah, it's very clear this is a person who you will be very happy with, and one that you will have a happy family with. So very serious connection next for you. One that will like progress right away. You have the Chariot. You have the Seven of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Nine of Cups. Again, a wish fulfillment card. But here, the wish fulfillment seems to be to have a different meaning. Because what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Cups is that you are a person full of dreams. And you are going to achieve every single one of them one day. The Nine of Cups. Now, with the chess, you know how you have to think of each move first, and it matters what move you make first, so that you are able to get into, attack the queen, and you're able to do this, and you have a strategy, basically, right? The strategy and the order of moves matter a lot in how you're able to checkmate. So this is talking about how, with all of the beautiful dreams that you have, trust in the process that things are happening in your life in the order that they are meant to happen, so that you are able to achieve all of the dreams that are important to your heart. It's like, think of the people who achieved this thing but didn't get the chance to enjoy these other things in life. Or a person who achieved these awesome things but never got to enjoy this and this in life. You are a person who will one day, it's like fated with the Hierophant, for you to achieve all of these different things. Your soul came here to with specific goals, and you're meant to achieve all of the things that your heart and your soul is pulled towards in this lifetime. To do that, there's so much learning with the Hierophant that you need to acquire to be able to achieve all of these things, since your soul is so serious about achieving them. 9 of Cups shows that you will achieve these goals. Specifically, of course, the goal of finding the right person. But the goal of healing, or maybe like something related to this healing, is so important to your soul, like the person that you are becoming, or how the healing will liberate you. I think that's it. How your healing will liberate you from things that are holding you back. Maybe these are the things that are holding you back from enjoying all of the things that are important to you. Sometimes when we fix the inside, and the inside is balanced, we're able to fully enjoy what we have. You know, we've seen it so many times in real life and in movies, with people saying, I've dreamed about all of these things, and now that I have it all, I'm not happy. They didn't make me happy. I have beautiful love in my life, I have money, I've achieved my dreams, I've done this and I've done that. And then you listen to the movie, and even in real life, even speakers in real life and people who have achieved it all, they come out and they say, I don't know, I'm still not happy. And other people who have so little, not all the things that they wanted to achieve, yet are so happy, full of gratitude, and enjoying every little bit of it. So it is really a matter of how we feel on the inside to be able to enjoy the little or the many or the all that we want. So this is what I'm getting here in this pile. To be able to heal, to liberate yourself from whatever it is that is holding you back, and heal, to be able to enjoy all of these awesome things that your soul wanted you to enjoy. And what's holding you back? Not just the achievement of it, but the liberation from things like the mind's not feeling good enough to allow you to enjoy it, or healing a pain that's holding you back from enjoying these things. And that is what the universe is truly focused on here, because you can see with the 8 of Swords, it looks like it won't happen, that you're stuck, but really it's all glass, it's open from the top. Your perception about this idea that it won't happen, or why isn't it happening, it's an illusion, and really it's a thing of the mind, a matter of the mind. Once you take off that blindfold, that maybe very idea that is holding you back, you get to be free and liberated. That will happen, is destined to happen. It's a matter of time, and you will be vibrating light and health. You're a light being, and you will match frequency, both this person and you. And Hierophant, by the way, 4 of Wands is not only the card of marriage in tarot, but also the Hierophant is as well the card of marriage. It's very clear that you will be both taking this relationship very seriously. There is like commitment, there is marriage, there is a happy family happening, and there is a lot of loyalty between the two of you in this connection. It's like you will be creating a pack, a tight-knit family that loves each other, that's vibrating light inside and out towards everyone else. It's going to be a beautiful spiritual family. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. It's a very beautiful one, full of healing and full of strength and full of beautiful, real type of love. I love this for you. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what you can expect next in your love life. And to do this reading, these are the decks that I'm using. If you're interested in any of them, I always list them down in the description box for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Fluorite point. Your significator card is the Inner Guardian with the keywords protection, defense, and refuge. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, and Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of tarot cards right off the bat, so I'm just pulling them out. Right, so these are the ones I see. And let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got the rune, the Algae's rune. Ooh, awesome. It's interesting how you have the Algae's rune, which is a rune of power, and you've got that defense. It looks like a rather strong person, that person you'll be meeting. That the reading is pointing towards. It might even be you. Who knows? Let's wait and see. All right. You've got heaven, and that is wind. Of course, was the heaven and wind with encountering. Ooh, looks like you will be meeting someone soon. And wow. Get out of here. You got the lover card in this oracle deck. Wow. Okay, really nice. You also have Eva, which reminds me of Eve, Adam and Eve, and makes me feel like you're meant for each other. I know there isn't another half, just reminds me of the concept of your other half, which means it's your perfect match. The best way to say it, your perfect match. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Two of Swords with two unicorns. Two matching souls that cannot see each other. Two unique matching magical souls that can't see each other. With the Two of Swords, yeah, look, this other person is a little bit invisible. I don't know, am I getting the understanding that maybe this person is already in your entourage, but you haven't seen each other yet, perhaps? Don't know, let's see. You've got the Ten of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. You keep getting a lot of twos here. You've got the Fool card. Wow, what a reading. You have the Three of Swords. What's up with all of the swords here in this pile? And you've got the Seven of Wands. Do we have space for one more card? I think we do. Let's take one more card. Ooh, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Three Fates. This is definitely meant to be. I really feel like this is your other half. So what's going on there? Let's figure this out together. Inner Guardian. How about we start this off by reading your hexagram, the heaven and the wind. And see hexagram number 44, which could give us a nice jump start to what we're seeing. 44. Improper meeting. Really? Okay. A darkness that had been subdued in the past now re-emerges. What had been suppressed now bursts from the pressure and comes out onto the surface. Oh, okay. Your conduct in the face of a tempting offer will bear great significance. Wow. On the road ahead of you is a small ditch. You must halt the brakes immediately. Do not try to roll over the ditch. The ditch represents an inferior element in your present situation that, if not eradicated right away, will have a permanent adverse impact on you. Constant and consistent checking will avoid disaster. Unions and partnerships are not auspicious. So I'm seeing something super interesting here. It looks like, that's why I have a lot of twos here. Before you meet that destined person, you will be meeting someone who, with inner guardian, your intuition, will tell you that this maybe it will look like they resemble you, but it doesn't feel right. Perhaps on the outside it looks so right, but on the inside, something about your intuition will let you know that this doesn't feel right at all. And with the Algiz rune, you're guided to powerfully keep that person out. See, with the Wheel of Fortune, having the 3 fates, this is talking about how you will determine your fate in this next period of your life. You will either end up with your match with the lover and the Eva by not keeping room for the wrong person, or you will in fact follow your intuition, stand strong, and with the 10 of Swords, end it immediately. That's the ending of a pain. When you feel something is not right, it's not right for a reason. And if you follow that intuition, you know that your person that you want to allow in your life should behave towards you and your rights in such and such and such and such manner. If this person is not respecting you or is not communicating right, or you feel anything is off, with inner guide, respect your intuition and how you feel towards it. I mean, you don't have to have the other person being convinced with the things you're saying. Don't try to convince them of the right or the wrong in case they're not listening to you. Don't try to make it right in case they're not collaborating with you in a partnership to do so. When it's wrong, it's wrong. And it doesn't mean that what you want should be the standard. If it just doesn't feel right, you too are an important being, and you have the right to have your standards and what you prefer in a connection. I mean, can you go and tell someone what they should like, right? So respect what you like, respect what you believe in. Don't let anyone fight with you otherwise. If you are convinced with what they're saying, great. If you just feel it's not right, let it go, is what I'm seeing in your reading here. Because your reading is definitely showing you being a visionary with the 2 of Wands, being strategic about who you allow into your life, will matter in this next phase of your life. In you either creating the space for the right person to come and fill in the right time, or with the Fool card here, for you to begin a connection that feels more like a cat and rat, where you feel like you're not free to experience or be perhaps who you want to be. You might feel like someone is chasing you, keeping you feeling unstable, pushing boundaries. You know, the 3 of Swords is a lot of pain. The 7 of Wands is having someone challenging you from moving forward, not challenging you in a good way. It's like snaky here, you know, it's someone trying to maybe challenge you because they're not feeling okay, or trying to take something from you. In any case, this doesn't look really right. Seven of Wands is like, it's not someone who's there to help, to be a great partner in the journey. But with the Seven of Wands, this is someone constantly in your way of you being able to achieve the things that you want. You've got the Cage here. You've got the Three of Swords, which is a lot of pain, heartache, that you really can avoid. And your reading is trying to show you that when it feels wrong, especially these days, guard yourself, be strong, and take that person out of your life. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to convince them. And you don't have to get into a war with them. They are absolutely allowed, just like you, to have the beliefs that they want to have. But you too are allowed to be with the person you are dreaming of. And for that reason, your reading is saying keep space and allow that space to meet the right person. Because with Eve, there is an Adam, hypothetically speaking, which is showing that your true person is fated and is there. Okay, so let's continue your reading. You have the Five of Swords. The Chariot. The Ace of Wands. Wow. Strength. Ooh, how cool. The Three of Cups. The King of Wands. As well as the Four of Swords. I mean, this is the Circada. Is that how it's said? I'll check now. But it has such a loud voice to attract its male. So your reading is so clear, I can't believe it. So it's fated for you to meet this person. But since the reading is talking about the next love, like what's going to happen next in your love life, this is what it's showing us. And yeah, I as always, I like to deliver your readings honestly to you. This reading is saying, don't get into a silly war with the Five of Swords, who wins, who loses. And I say that because you've got the Chariot. It's like move, leave, don't engage in something that's... because the Five of Swords is like bullying. Don't engage in that bullying energy. And don't try to convince, don't try this, don't try that. End it right away. Ten of Swords. Move out, like leave it. Go. Because this shall create a new magical beginning for you. Don't think. See, this is a magical hat, right? It shows that things can pop into your life magically without you expecting, right? Magical things happen. So don't limit yourself with someone thinking is maybe that's the real world, or any other wrong tags, wrong mental ideas, limiting ideas, or maybe that person is not that bad, or any other ideas that could limit your potential. Because if you do walk away, when you do take a break and stay on your own in your story, that will create this, I can't tell you, you won't believe it, that will create a magical, beautiful connection with the person who is meant to be in your life. That's there, it's fated, it's meant to happen, should you allow it to happen. So do you see here, the Strength card is not fighting with guns. This Strength card is fighting by first showing that they're not afraid, and they are fighting through peace. Do you see that? And I feel like this is what this reading is guiding you in this next encounter. I don't want to call it relationship. It seems like it's an encounter, unless you decide it's going to be a relationship. Here you can see the bird is flying, and that might be painful to fly. It is saying, face this situation with a lot of peace. Don't face it in the same energy of struggle and fight. Perhaps that's where this person is so good at, and this is where they're so ready to win. But your reading is guiding you to go through it with a lot of maturity and peace, to show this person that you are not afraid of the tags, the labels they put on you to try to control you, or the arguments, or because there's bullying here, or the painful words, or whatever they try to do. Your reading is saying do this peacefully. Peacefully entails a lot of strength. Let them say, let them tag, leave it in peace. Say, I wish you the best of luck. May you find whatever it is that you're looking for. It is, however, not really what I am looking for. It's okay if our ideas don't match. I wish you the best of luck from my heart. But I think I'm going to be single for now. Thank you very much. And leave it peacefully. And here with the Four of Swords, this is like, be comfortable to take a break, to stay on your own. That will vibrate louder than anything else. Your mate, your real mate that is destined for you. Because after this break, after this specific person, you will be celebrating beautiful love as well as a beautiful community with this person. You will meet a healthy community, and you will meet a strong person. This seems to be a strong person from a place of weakness, whilst your fated person seems to be a strong person from a place of internal love and balance. It's so peaceful. You can see they are not worried about who takes power, who does this, is able to do whatever they want for themselves, and so is not really trying to control others to get it. With this King of Wands, peaceful, genuinely enjoying life, and will be happy to enjoy life with you. Will feel like they are fortunate to find someone like you, and you too will feel like it's fortunate to find someone like them. This is definitely fated, but remember, with destiny, you have a hand in creating it, depending on the choices that you make. And if you should choose to not experience that type of shadow and show strength to yourself before anyone else, I think this will show you that you are ready and balanced to meet an equally balanced person who's very strong but very passionate as well with the King of Wands. This is a person who will be strong, balanced, and very passionate about you. How interesting. Let's find out more about your true person and then get guidance on how you can maybe identify this next one. So first, let's quickly take a look at more information about your true love, your destined love that's meant to happen. The true one, not the false one. You have the King of Cups. You can see that you will meet this lover when you drop another. It's a big deal, this huge cup. It's a big deal emotionally for you to follow your intuition, or maybe it's about having the right vision for yourself, which is what the universe is trying to show you, or that you value yourself the most. Whatever emotional balance that you will create as you drop this other person, you will meet this King of Cups. Seems with the King of Cups that this is a very loving, a person who's very much in touch with their intuition, very strong, and so they have that type of balance between passion and love, and being stable, emotionally stable, balanced, healthy person. Ooh, that's an extra card in this deck. Look at that. It's fated for you to meet that person, but it's also a choice. Just like when you pick your cards with your intuition, it's an intuitive choice that you must make yourself. You have The Justice card, again, this is fated, 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 fated. But also Justice shows that this is a person who will be very fair, very honest, very straightforward, wants to do the right thing. These look like activists. If you want to expand on who this person is going to be, I highly recommend you check out pile number 1, because they had an activist with signs as well, like that, from another deck in their pile. So yeah, if you want to expand on who this person is, watch pile number 1. I highly recommend it. And the 10 of Wands. This is a person who has gone through a lot in their lives that caused them to be mature. Perhaps it is the very reason they were able to find this balance and maturity and strength and love. Their life wasn't easy, but at the same time, it was able to reveal the truth to them, to give them a lot of wisdom, and to value the life that they have now. They have done a lot of internal work. They've worked on themselves. They believe in internal work. They do it naturally, it seems. They too follow their emotions and intuition when it comes to what is the best thing to do. Because looking at someone who came out of hardship, this is the 10 of Wands. This is like, this person really had it rough and tough. They had to carry a lot in this lifetime. And from this hard life that they've been in before, they've learned the real value of life, the real meaning. And so you find this person to be simple in the things that they enjoy. They enjoy the little things in life. They appreciate everything. They love to indulge in the things that they enjoy. They love to experience the best things in life whatever is presented to them. And so you will be experiencing a very appreciative person who has learned to love the little things before the big things, and very much in touch with their emotions and their power. Very strong character indeed. Someone who's gone through all of this and came out of it to appreciate life like that. You can see with the King of Wands, it has developed a lot of strength. These were like muscle builders, and now they're very, very strong. And by protecting yourself with the Algi's rune and the inner guide, you attract that type of energy to you, someone who is strong. And I feel with the King of Wands here that this is someone quite protective of their loved ones. And honors life a lot. And when you do meet that person, you too will be celebrating life together. Maybe both of you will match this energy if you're like that, or maybe this is talking about how you learn from them, depending on what resonates with you. But in any case, with the Three of Cups, I see you both indulging in the best that life has to offer together. I see you enjoying the little and the big things in life. You get into that energy together of indulging in what the best things that life has to offer. Okay, let's now take a look at what your guidance is in terms of meeting this next person. Like, how will you recognize them, for example? What kind of guidance is there? We already know what your guidance is exactly. I mean, in terms of like finding out who they are and all that, all these things. So you've got Temperance. So with Temperance, remember that they will show power in one way, but you have an equal power in a different way. So get into the power of your element, knowing that Temperance has to do with fire and water. Maybe they are more, for example, fiery, and this is where they show their power, like bring out the fire, bring out the anger, for example. While water is power through emotions, like that type of power actually. It's showing power through grace. It's showing power by not being affected by the fire. At the end of the day, the water puts out the fire. So by not being affected, by standing your ground emotionally and saying, I choose my emotions. I choose what I want to do right. So remember with the temperance card, these are just examples depending on what your power is and what their power is. Remember, if you see that they have a form of power that they try to control you with here, remember that you too have an equal power in another way. You've got the Page of Swords. This specific Page of Swords is talking about honor, right? Standing up for your rights and for your needs is a new page in your life of showing honor and respect to yourself and choosing yourself and not anything else. It will be a significant moment. You see the wheel here, just like the wheels of fate. You see that? Shining bright. It will determine your new fate. The Emperor, oh my God, it's like, I can't believe this. It's like a ceremony here of you being crowned for remembering who you are, for remembering your power, for honoring yourself. And you will see your type of power moving forward. And so you're matching and vibrating as well. Just as this person who you're fated to meet has worked a lot on themselves, they're drawing the crown here. You too are being inaugurated internally for honoring yourself. You have the Judgment card. Yes, I really feel that. You know, this is Anubis, who is the guardian of the whole between this world and the other world in ancient Egypt. And so it's like this path, this destiny is guarded now. Until you discover yourself, you choose you honor yourself, and you shall be able to move into that destined path and meet this person. And finally, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles goes after their desire. They are goal-oriented. They know exactly what they want. They don't want anything less. They want that. And so this is what you're guided to do. Know what you want, what you're worth, what you deserve, and take nothing less than that. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what you can expect next in your love life. Can't wait to get into your reading. These are the oracle cards that I'm using. This will be the tarot card. And if you're interested in like finding out what decks I'm using, I always list them down in the description box for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Kunzite point. Your significator card is the Summer Fire with the keywords passion, creativity, and desire. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Leo, Virgo, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, I think both your oracle cards and your tarot cards are ready. Let's explore them together. So, you have, let's take the rune here. The Hagalaz rune. There we go. How interesting that you get that. Oh, I'm getting ideas. Okay. The Hagalaz rune. Okay. You have Miss Sunshine. I'm starting to get a lot of ideas here. So this is the Taj Mahal, very fitting on the other side. Okay. You have growing with the hexagram 2 and 1. Okay, I'll remember that, but this one is wind. Let me check. That's why I was confused. It stops here. So that's earth. There we go. That's earth, and that is wind. So we'll be in a moment checking out the meaning of this hexagram together to get to understand more about your reading. But the key word here is growing. Okay. And you have teacher. Really nice. All right, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you've got the Ace of Cups. And the Sun here is very potent in the energy of your reading. You've got the Seven of Swords. Guys, I must say there is definitely a very strong message. No, wait, let me see the cards first. You've got, yeah, I really think so. You've got the Eight of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Swords, and look at this person walking away. I mean, I've already gotten so many ideas, and it keeps shifting with every card, nearly every card. So I think I shouldn't say anything, and I should just pause and reflect on the cards. Actually, I think I put it together. I'm seeing a little bit of sneaking going on here in this connection, and I don't know why. You guys are hiding your love in this next relationship. But here's the thing. Although you are hiding your love, you're hiding to protect it. It's like you meet alone and there's like fire of love between the two of you, but there's always walking out. And although for a little while it's going to be a bit painful, and you have to like, you can't see ahead that well, but with the Knight of Swords, you're so adamant about this connection, both of you. You know it's the right thing, you believe in it. But maybe, I don't know, something about the people around you maybe, or for some of you with the Taj Mahal, it could be different religions. For some of you, it's like maybe not socially accepted, or at least something about this connection is there's something. We'll find out what this taboo is in this connection, but it's definitely a relationship that's gonna grow, is gonna be strong. And I do see with the Hagalaz rune, the rune of disruption, that at some point both of you will decide to transform the situation, will shake things, you'll be fearless, and you will create a huge change. And you will walk out of this painful situation, both of you, leaving the hiding and bringing it into the light. And thus, why you have so much sunlight, bringing things into the light. A new beginning of, after meeting in secrecy, bringing it powerfully and boldly into the light. And In any case, with the Knight of Swords, this is a connection that you will really believe in, both of you. You know it's right, and you will fight for it. So let's take a look here at your hexagram, and let's see what it says. We might just get more clues about this connection. Number 46. Push upward, hoist. So it says, a seed deep within the earth begins its push upward as it grows into a tree. Give the seed time to push through the resistance of the earth. In time, the seed will flourish. The sage adheres to virtuous practice and grows upward like the tree. Small victories accumulate to become greatness. One victory hoists up another until you attain supreme success. The winds of change are blowing in your favor, and the resources of the earth avail themselves to you. Very, very interesting connection, my dear pile number 1. You can see that together you will learn how to deal with the situation, because it seems like you know it's right with the Knight of Wands. You're so adamant about it. Both of you are thinkers with the Knight of Swords. You're seeing things in the right perspective. You're like, we love each other. We don't see anything wrong. Maybe the ideas about why your connection is such a taboo isn't really right, and you're willing to fight for it. You don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, and it brings you positivity, it brings you happiness in life. It's such a good, beautiful connection, and you don't want to let each other go. And so you're planting the seed to this connection, you're watering it every day, and the stronger your connection becomes, the stronger the foundation between the two of you gets, you will have the power to face or to be together, to proclaim your love. And you won't feel that type of pain in this connection anymore. You will leave this painful situation. Maybe you're leaving places altogether. But in any case, you're learning a lot through this connection, the two of you, and you're learning how to do it right. Okay. So you've got the Hermit. The King of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. Wow, 2 kings. I feel like both of you are very strong people. Maybe in different ways, but definitely very strong people. And it takes 2 strong characters to shake things up like that. You have the Queen of Swords. Wow, very strong archetypes. Of course, the King of Cups is more in touch with their emotions, but the kings and the queens are balanced. And so an emotionally balanced person is a very strong person, because you can't scare them, you can't threaten them, you can't take something from them that they will be attached to, and so on. So a lot of strength here between the two of you. You've got the 3 of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So let's explore this next connection further. The Hermit here shows me that none of you two planned for this or saw this coming. And perhaps both of you as well, with the Hermit card, you've been alone for a long time. You give me this impression that you both are comfortable being alone. You're open to the right person, but you're comfortable being alone. I think both of you are either students or teachers or guides. but you love learning and you love getting deep into subjects, deep into the matter of things, deep people who love to learn and love to teach, it seems, for sure. Enlightened people, for sure. The awesome thing about this connection is that both of you are very resourceful. And it seems like when you do in fact meet, although you for a while will look like you are alone, but secretly together, in secret, without others seeing, you will be slowly preparing resources, growing a stronger emotional bond that is very balanced and very mature with the King of Cups. And you will be equipped as well with a very strong plan that won't miss. And the Three of Pentacles shows that, and the Knight of Pentacles as well, shows that slowly but surely you will be collaborating together, building it piece by piece, taking it slow, not rushing, to be able to put your love out there or to walk away from that painful situation. You're not going to be rushing, but slowly you're going to be very smart with the resources that you have. You're slowly going to build a lot of love and a beautiful connection together. You know, you've got the daisies, which are a symbol of innocence. Both of you are two pure, beautiful souls who are very much in touch with their emotions. You'll be reading your love letters. You'll be feeling every little and big things that you say to each other and that you experience with each other. You will value your time together, and at that time will build a lot of appreciation for each other, and it will make your connection stronger than ever. And throughout this time, you're not rushing. You're slowly but surely making a plan together, a very strong plan, as well as slowly but surely collaborating to apply it together so that you can safely come into the light and out of this painful situation. I'm so curious, why is there all, I guess for each one listening it's going to be different, why there is hiding, but you're working together strongly to bring this into the light. You're being wise about it. Teacher, also you're like asking maybe the right experts, the right people. You are learning a lot about how you can deal with this situation safely. So you've got the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles. Do you see how you're thinking and preparing and mastering your plan and making it like near perfect? You're really gonna come out of this unaffected. The Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords, as well as the Six of Swords. You will transition. Every part of your reading says you will transition out of this. So the thing about you too is that you seem to be very skilled people, because that cannot be a coincidence right there. I'm starting to feel there's more to learning and guidance. You come across as experts of some sort. Maybe both of you are scientists or something, because the Magician is a highly skilled person. The Eight of Pentacles is mastery. Maybe one of you or both have your master's degree, or maybe even PhD degree. So teacher, skilled person, mastery, you seem to be two people who are very good at what they do, highly educated, very smart, masters of what you do. And that's perhaps why, or must be why, you have the resources and the supreme intelligence to pull off a plan like that. And you're gonna pull it off so well, just like a scorpion. No one can come near you, they'll get a bite. It's like there's power. You both are very powerful. You can't be messed with together. And so as you study and use your expertise and your planning and maybe consulting the right people as well, you will masterfully find the power to liberate you guys from this situation. You will find yourself free, and you will reflect back and go, we used to be so stuck, now we are just so free. And your reading keeps showing that it's like a temporary situation in which you will transition very successfully out of. So here there is a huge contrast, and you can even see it here. A contrast of how difficult the situation could be in the beginning, but how strong the love between the two of you is. This is like, strong love, powerful emotional connection, maybe even like no other. The love between the two of you is truly innocent, like doesn't come from a bad intention. No one's using the other person. It's like real love, and you experience real beautiful emotions together. So what is your guidance in this situation? My dear pile number 3. Wow, you've got the star card. Speaking of guidance, you have the Ace of Swords, and you've got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is leveling up, right? So here it is saying, always think in terms of clarity. Your intuition, your mind, what you see is right, is the guiding light. And sometimes, no matter how much society or whatever is known to be the right thing, sometimes it's not right. And so your guidance is to follow the light, follow the truth, and follow what you see is right, not what you see. Follow the right, the truth with the Ace of Swords, the clarity, wherever it is. Because maybe even you sometimes think, oh, but I'm right here. And then you research it or you find out more about it only to tweak it, to see, oh, well, I was wrong about that part. Then it's better done like this, or that's right, and so on. So always listen to your guidance with a star card. Also, always seek the truth. Make the truth your guiding light. When it's dark as in like you can't see yet what's to come, because although it's in the night, you can't see what's to come. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of inundation of blessings when it comes to beautiful emotions and many other things in your life. So it's not like the end of the world. You've got a wonderful life, both of you, or at least you, that's what I see. You've got a wonderful life. You've got a lot of good things with the star card going on for you, but it may not be that clear in the beginning of this connection between the two of you. So always make truth and seeking truth, finding clarity to what you need to do as your guiding light. And through that, you will come out of this with the Four of Wands. You will come out of this victorious. How interesting. So let's see, how will your connection be like once you are finally out of this? What will your connection be like? the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is finally end of hardship. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles lives in the realm of her dreams. So once you're out of this, first of all, both of you will be very relieved and happy to not be one of the ones who had to endure the hardships that had to do with the situation at all. And you will be living the world of your dreams, both of you, because with the Queen of Pentacles, not only are you living your dream lives together, finally achieve the things that you worked hard for when it comes to your relationship, but also with the Pentacles, it shows that you will be very lucky with resources as well, which keeps coming up for you too. You will have a lot of abundance of the type of resources and wealth to make both of you happy. You've got the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, as well as the Sun card. I need clarification here with the two threes here. Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, please. Five of Cups. As well. Oh, as well as the Emperor. Right. Emperor is stability. It is the empire, the place, the home. So I think there is like bittersweet energy here. You're very excited about you moving to the sun, coming out into the light and being very happy together. But it's also bitter in the sense that you've dropped something instead with the Five of Cups. So some of you may be dropping a place that you loved, a territory that you loved, dropping home, dropping Emperor could be like an important figure in your life. Yeah, it's like you're the painful energy is that you're dropping something behind that you don't want to drop, that equally cares for you, or something that has given you good, but you feel like you must leave it because within that place, within that person, is maybe a lot of growth that needs to happen. And you've got growing here. So maybe one day, this is like showing that one day this beautiful place or beautiful person will learn and grow and be illuminated into understanding that perhaps that's standing in your way of something so important to you and may have even been dangerous to you, wasn't right, perhaps. So yeah, I'm getting a sense of bitter energy. How is it like? You're so grateful that things may have were about to fall. You were able to escape it. You're living a beautiful life. You're so excited about the new prosperous beginning, full of light. But at the same time, you might be crying a little bit, saddened, heartbroken a little bit, you and someone or a place or something, whatever this is representing, about the leaving behind, the dropping that you are making. Yeah. But don't be sad, because it seems like this place or this person will one day grow, and this situation will reverse in its right place, where you get to have both trees, or you get to have both valuable things. You will grow, this person will grow, and that person or this place will also grow. Everybody's going to learn from this situation and grow. And one day you might unite. It's a growth and progress, just as we've learned from this hexagram. It's a growth and progress for everyone in this situation. And it will adjust itself by itself in due time. And so overall, what I see for you next is beautiful passion, love, desire. And one that is going to be so bright. It's going to be so beautiful that you will feel like, yeah, that's worth fighting for. Very interesting story, but my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!